Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shelby. I run Shelbs Apparel, which is a small at-home embroidery business, and I also do content based on other crafting and helping you guys out here on YouTube and TikTok. So let's get into today's video. Alright, so I was just over on TikTok doing my WIP Wednesday, which if you're not familiar with that term, it's a work in progress. It's a thing on TikTok primarily where you show what kind of crafting you're working on. And I thought, hey, why not take this over to YouTube and kind of introduce you guys to my crafting life. So quickly, a little bit about my crafting journey is I've been crafting my entire life. I've been crocheting since I was probably 5 or 6. And then I also learned to sew when I was a kid. In my adult life, I've kind of kept the crocheting as my go-to hobby. It's very nostalgic for me and I just love it. I'll never give up crocheting. I do dabble in quilting. That's kind of on hold for a bit. I do knit a little bit. I'm not really a big knitter, but on occasion I will pick it up just to kind of refresh my memory and keep it in my brain. And then my newest crafting hobby is needlepoint. Is anyone surprised? Not me. Needlepoint is everywhere lately and I'm not excluded from getting sucked into the bandwagon. So let's go ahead and get into my work in progress things. I have about 7 right now that are on the go at various stages and I'm excited to show you. Let's start with needlepoint because it is my newest hobby, so it's kind of fun still and exciting for me. I just kitted up my key fob that I'm going to be working on. I painted a key fob last night out of just some scrap 18 mesh that I had, and I got it all kitted up. I've got my threads, 3 of them. I have some scissors, I have a little needle minder and a needle all in this little project bag so that I can just grab this and go with it. And then this is a needlepoint canvas that I finished a while ago. It's not perfect, but this was me kind of testing out needlepoint. I'm going to try and finish this soon. I have some yellow fabric. My plan was originally a passport holder because I thought that this was a great little symbol for a passport, but now I'm thinking I might just do an ornament just to kind of commemorate my first needlepoint project and getting into needlepoint. I don't know, that might be a fun thing for the tree. A little bonus that TikTok didn't get to see is I've been painting some needlepoint canvases because I am having a really hard time finding Canadian needlepoint designers and canvases that get shipped from Canada. So I thought, well, I'm going to give it a go. I am designing some different ones. I have some 4-inch rounds done. So if you're interested in these, stay tuned. I'm going to be trying to get a little website started to sell these. I'm working on a custom stocking for myself, and this is what it's looking like so far. So I have my horse all painted and stitched out already. This week I'm gonna try and do my cat down here. I'm gonna be working on this little by little, adding things that I love, and then eventually doing my name up here, and hopefully have this done by next Christmas. Now let's move on to knitting. I only have one knitting project on the go right now, and for it I'm using some 5mm Red Heart standard knitting needles. So I took my daughter to Walmart to buy yarn, which was a mistake. She always wants to get something. She picked out this Bernat Handy Crafter cotton, which I would not use for anything other than maybe washcloths. She said that she wanted some little washcloths for her bath. I have a couple done and I can probably get one more out of the yarn I have left, but they're just the standard grandma washcloths that probably everyone has had in their houses growing up if you know somebody that knits. If anyone ever wants like a little tutorial on this, it's super easy, and this is the perfect little project if you are getting into knitting because you'll learn a lot of skills and it's easy peasy. As for crochet, I am testing out some hooks right now. On this project, I'm using a tulip red in 4mm. These are the Winter Wheat Mittens by Brianna K Designs. I've made them before, but the sizing that I made was off and it was too big. So I'm making another pair for myself. This is the teen size. I have pretty large hands and this fits. I did make the adult large before because I have large hands, so I thought that would be good. I have one done. I need to finish up the rest. This is just I believe this is Bernat Premium worsted weight in the color, I think it's coral. It's very neon. I love it. Now I finished my island cardigan by Jules Makes. This is beautiful. I am so happy with how it turned out. I'm just going to get it blocked so that it sits a little bit nicer and it loosens up a little bit. I love how it turned out. It's so soft. It is heavy, so it'll be so warm. I'm excited to start wearing it. The last project I have on the go, I am using an 8mm hook for. I got one of the Karen anniversary holiday cakes at Michael's. You can see all those colors in there. This is just a portion of what it looked like. It is huge. It is bulky weight yarn. It is so soft and plush and squishy. I am currently working on the Betty McKnit's 6-day star blanket. I will show you what I have done so far. If you're planning on making this, I would suggest watching her YouTube tutorials. The pattern is a little bit hard to read and it's a little jumbled, but if you watch the step-by-step guide on YouTube, you'll get it no problem. This is what it's looking like. The colors are absolutely beautiful. I think this is gonna be a great little lap blanket. All right, that is all the projects that I am working on right now. Hopefully next week I have some more for you. If you enjoy these kind of crafting videos aside from my embroidery and engraving videos and my kind of work vlogs, please let me know, follow along, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you don't miss another video. I am gonna try and do a little bit of a crafting vlog in these next few days, and if you have any questions or requests for specific embroidery videos that you want, please let me know in the comments or in my DMs. Thanks for watching. Bye everyone.